name is Tammy Brinker, and I'm the Executive Director for the Hernando County Education Foundation. We love hosting this event once again, and being able to honor so many amazing employees of our school district. We are honored once again to have Mr. Billy Keyless as our MC, and I'd like to tell you just a little bit about him. I could go on and on and on about him, but I'm going to cut it down just a few. He's the Director of Compliance and Safety at Walmart Distribution Center, 25 years this year. Congratulations. Chairman of the Board for Bayfront, Brooksville, and Spring Hill Hospitals. Reserve Deputy for Hernando County Sheriff's Office, Vice President of Sunrise Domestic Violence Shelter in Dade City. President of Brooksville MLK Incorporated. Brooksville Rotary member. Former Hernando County Education Foundation Board member. And he's a graduate of Hernando High School. So at this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Billy Keyless.
I know it was easy for the Hernando High people to do the yeehaw, a little harder for the Nature Coast to do the yeehaw. But we're all one county, right? So it seems like just yesterday I was up here doing the same thing for another school board in Hernando County Education Foundation event. I mean, it almost seems like it's Groundhog Day or something. We had to start with a joke, right, Gus? That was good, Gus. And Gus told me to say that. At this time, I'd like to welcome some special guests from the Hernando County School Board. Susan Duvall, the board chairperson. Linda Prescott, school board vice chair. School board member Catherine Hatch. School board member Gus Guadagnino. School board member Jimmy Ladado. And the school board student delegate Ryan Bradley. Yeah! And I would be remiss if I didn't say the same thing I said a couple weeks ago. Ryan actually beat my son out for that spot on that board. So, congratulations, Ryan. Hernando County School District, we have the superintendent of Hernando County Schools, Mr. John Stratton. We have Deputy Superintendent Heather Martin. Executive Director of Academic Services, Gina Michaelika. Executive Director of Business Services, Lisa Becker. And our Chief Information Officer, Karen Jordan. We also have Bev Riso from the Greater Hernando Chamber of Commerce. And Mr. Chick-fil-A himself, Hernando County Commissioner John Midden. 2018-19 Principal of the Year from Challenger K-8, Lisa Cropley. And our new 2018-19 Teacher of the Year from Nature Coast, Jessica Early. We have our 2017-18 School-Related Employee of the Year from Fox Chapel, Donna Logren. And a few sponsors that we want to recognize, Long & Associates. We also have Story Custom Builders. And we have Sunrise Consulting Group. And for some special recognition, Suncoast Credit Union has been a huge sponsor for the Education Foundation. So I would ask all the ladies of Suncoast, please stand up and be recognized right here. Does anyone want to give a speech or anybody want to talk? I already tried earlier, they said no. And the most important guest of the day, with all the 2018 School-Related Employees of the Year representatives, they stand for recognition. Thank you. And if I could at this time get Josiah Denard to start making their way up here, but I want to recognize, what? You said Gabby? Gus said I have to recognize my daughter. Gabby, could you please stand up? Please stand up. All right. Good job. I was confused. It wasn't on my agenda, Gus. Hold on one second right here for me. So Josiah is going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, but before we do that, I want to recognize Robert Rasmussen. Please stand up for a second. So 9 years ago today, he retired from the United States military. He is the representative today from Nature Coast High School. So thank you for your service. And at this time, if I can have everybody and anybody that has ever served in the armed forces, please stand up and be recognized. If they want to serve in the armed forces, stand up and be recognized. Thank you for your service. At this time, Josiah is going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. So please stand, and the flag is located up front.
I pledge allegiance of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to introduce Deborah Myers from the Hernando County Education Foundation as the president-elect, and she will give the invocation.
As we gather for this banquet, we give thanks that we are again permitted to be joined in fellowship. May our friendships be strengthened and our lives be broadened. With your talents and insight, you can lead this community to a better future. May you draw strength and encouragement from one another and guide one another so that you may help others be the best they can be. As we give thanks for this food, may it nourish our body, mind, and spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
So a couple more announcements and introductions. I want to recognize the Hernando County Education Foundation Board of Directors and staff. If you could please stand up for a second and be recognized. Thank you. Also want to recognize Sean Arnold. He's the Executive Director of Operations for the Hernando County School Board. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize my brother in green. Deputy Harsani, please stand up for a second. He is here giving support and comfort to his wife, who is also a nominee for the School-Related Employee of the Year. So thank you for what you do, and thank you for sharing him with us, Ms. Harsani. At this time, I would like to welcome John Stratton, Superintendent of Hernando County Schools, for a celebration message.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Well, before we get started, I too want to thank Tammy and her team. There's a tremendous amount of effort that goes into hosting an event like this, and they do it for us twice a year. I cannot tell you how much we appreciate it enough. It's just, we recognize that, all of that tireless work that goes behind the scenes. So thank you to each of you and your teams. So I've been an administrator for the last 17 years, and over those years, I've learned who the power brokers are in any organization, such as the school system, and that is you, our support staff. If things need to get done, you're the ones we call upon. Support staff become critical partners in the school district's improvement and helping our days run more smoothly. I don't have to tell anyone here that on any given day, on any campus or complex, there's a lot going on, and the people in this room make it happen. Every day, The people here help us care for 22,000 students, over 3,000 employees. You transport students safely to and from school. You care for our students and help provide for their education. You feed students nutritious meals and snacks. You keep our buildings safe and clean. You welcome new employees. You ensure systems continue to run and that we get paid. You are the eyes and ears of this organization and help when needed. You are the voice of encouragement when there are doubts. You keep people like me organized and make us better at our jobs. You celebrate accomplishments, and every day you help keep all this safe. It is because we value those services you provide that we are excited to be here today and recognize those who do it exceptionally well. Your colleagues have chosen you as a school-related employee of the year. I think a better name for that would be "We Couldn't Do It Without You" award. Because the truth is, let's face it, we couldn't. School-related employees are vital to the success of our school system. Because of your excellent customer care, because of your willingness to help beyond your job description, because you bring the spirit of service to your work, our students and staff succeed and our community thrives. Thank you for being a part of Hernando County Schools, and thank you for your dedication.
Thank you, Mr. Stratton. At this time, I'd like to call up the 2017-18 School-Related Employee of the Year from Fox Chapel, Donna Logren, for a celebratory message.
Good afternoon, Superintendent Stratton, Hernando County School Board members, Hernando County Education Foundation members, nominees, administrators, faculty, family, and friends. I think I got everybody. It has truly been an honor to be the 2018 School-Related Employee of the Year. It has meant so much to me to represent Hernando County Schools. Just how much? Well, I moved to Spring Hill 17 years ago, and I started working in Hernando schools shortly afterwards. And I remember listening to my coworkers talk about how long they've worked here and all the people they know all over the county. And I thought I would never know that many people here, especially after leaving Long Island where I grew up, and I was terribly homesick. I thought to myself, well, you gotta get up and do something about it. I started to make friends at work, got involved in my children's activities, volunteered at school, my church, endless hours of coaching Hernando County recreation, cheerleading, soccer, t-ball, baseball, and lacrosse. A lot. Now, 17 years later, I look around and I can't believe how far we have come. We, my family, and I have roots here. My children have graduated from Springfield High School. I have lifelong friends here and are all working hard and living within a mile of my husband and myself. Who could ask for anything better? My husband is now employed with Hernando County Schools, so yes, he's one of us. I look around and realize just how blessed I am. I work with and have had the honor of working with some of the best and brightest in Hernando County. I honestly love my Fox Chapel Middle School family, and I enjoy going to work every day. I go to work with a smile, and I leave with one too. And again, I couldn't ask for any more than I have, and it keeps getting better. 17 years ago, I never imagined I would have come this far. As big as Hernando County is, it really is a small town where everyone knows everyone, and I'm proud to say, I love being part of the community in Hernando County Schools. So I thank the Hernando County Education Foundation for this past year as the representative of all the school-related employees and our wonderful community, which I now call home. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Logan. We are so close. So, at this time, all of the 2018 School-Related Employee of the Year representatives and the administrators that are going to walk them down, or whoever's going to walk you, please make your way to the hallway in the back and get lined up right where that
Now presenting for Winding Waters K-8, School-Related Employee of the Year, Joy DeMario. Ms. DeMario goes far beyond her job description in all aspects. Joy is trustworthy, dependable, and makes every effort to ensure positive relationships with students, staff, parents, and members of the community. We are proud she is representing our Yellow Jacket family. Joy DeMario. Now presenting for Westside Elementary, School-Related Employee of the Year, Flo Harsani. Every day at Westside, our tiger cubs can depend on their mama tiger to care for them. Staff describe Flo as having a huge heart and embracing our students as though they were her own. Her compassion and love for everyone that she encounters is endless. She is always fierce. Flo Harsani. And now presenting for West Hernando Middle School, School-Related Employee of the Year, Julie Schuster. Daily unstoppable force of positive energy as she champions our most challenged students to ensure that they're getting everything possible academically, socially, and emotionally out of their time at West Hernando. As a staff member who is also a former West Hernando Middle School student, she remembers how wonderful 3 years can be, and she wants to make sure her students are enjoying those moments of simple joy. Julie Schuster. Weehawachee High School, School-Related Employee of the Year, Daniette McBride. Ms. McBride is a strong, quality control person that every company would like to have. She's available to the administrators and teachers whenever duty calls, from early morning, I need a sub, to late night chaperoning for our fine arts department. Daniette McBride is someone you can count on. Daniette McBride. Now presenting for Suncoast Elementary, School-Related Employee of the Year, Ashley Summers. The Lorax said, unless someone like you cares a whole lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Suncoast Elementary's very own Ashley Summers, who, like the Lorax, cares an awful lot, strives to make things better. Ashley Summers. Now representing Support Operations Division, School-Related Employee of the Year, Cindy Gandy. And Dolly. These are just some famous names when we think of painters. But Hernando County Schools has the most famous painter of them all, Cindy Gandy. Cindy has cemented, or should I say, painted herself as a treasure in our district. Cindy Gandy. And now, presenting for Spring Hill Elementary, School-Related Employee of the Year, Millie Pendelberg. As our C2, Millie is committed to serving her school and community with great pride. She assists daily by doing anything asked of her with a cheerful attitude. Spring Hill Elementary is honored to have Millie as our school-related Employee of the Year. And now presenting for Powell Middle School, our school-related Employee of the Year, Kim Whitaker. Come to the school and ask for the person in charge. And her response is always, do you want who is in charge or who knows what's going on? Kim Whitaker is definitely the central processing unit of Powell Middle School. When in doubt, just ask yourself, WWKD, what would Kim do? Kim Whitaker. And now, presenting for Pine Grove Elementary School, our school-related Employee of the Year, Deborah Nowak. A personality and an excellent work ethic are just some of the few qualities that have endeared Debbie to the Pine Grove community. She represents the highest qualities of the school-related Employee of the Year, giving of her time and assistance to whatever she can for the good of our students. Deborah Nowak. And now presenting for Nature Coast Technical High School, School-Related Employee of the Year, Robert Rasmussen. Coach Brad is the definition of an exemplary employee and a very dedicated individual. He is kind, caring, and always goes the extra mile. Raz is our go-to guy, an ultimate team player who is always there to provide assistance and a helping hand. He is truly loved by all at Nature Coast. Robert Rasmussen. And now presenting for Moton Elementary, our school-related Employee of the Year, Alexis Coleman. In order to be a mentor and an effective one must care. Know what you know and care about the person, care about what you know, and care about the person you're sharing with. This is exactly what Alexis is to our students, being there to help with academics, but also being there as a mentor and a role model. Alexis Coleman. Now presenting J.D. Floyd Elementary School-Related Employee of the Year, Jennifer Velarde. The story of a lovely lady who was raising 2 children on her own. Okay, I won't sing anymore. Till one day 2 years ago, she met a fellow who was raising 4 children on her own, his own. The 2 got together. They became the Velarde Bunch. Now, this lovely lady, Jennifer, also joined the Floyd Family Bunch. Jennifer is our amazing, organized money guru. She has received perfect audits for her first 2 years as Floyd's bookkeeper and principal's confidential secretary. So now the Velarde Bunch and the Floyd Bunch feel mighty lucky that this lovely lady to call their own. Jennifer presenting Hernando High School's School-Related Employee of the Year, Darlene Williams. She is dazzling. She is darling. She is dynamic and beautiful. She is Darlene Williams, Hernando High's 2019 School-Related Employee of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, she has a set of titles in her that just won't quit. And now presenting for Hernando East School, our School-Related Employee of the Year, Robin Fasting. As the committee for East School, they have witnessed the exceptional contribution that Robin has made to our school community. Not only is she an excellent and hardworking employee, but she has dedicated herself to enriching their lives of students, parents, and faculty around her. Robin is truly special for her compassion and commitment to helping others. Robin Fasting. And now presenting from Springstead High School, School-Related Employee of the Year, Karen Cunningham Howe. She is the woman behind the curtain, making sure everything gets done and the school runs smoothly. When she is not there, Springstead High School isn't quite sure what to do. Karen Cunningham Howe. And now I'd like to introduce Donna Lochran, 2017-2018 School-Related Employee of the Year from Fox Chapel Middle, to continue introducing our candidates.
Now presenting for Fox Chapel Middle School, School-Related Employee of the Year is Maria Blake. Beyond proud to present Maria Flint as our Seroy nominee. To say Maria wears many hats is an understatement. From bookkeeping to school activities, Maria always has a smile on her face, love in her heart, and an abundance of dedication to her Fox Chapel family and students. Maria Flint. Now presenting Explorer K-8, School-Related Employee of the Year, Beverly Cable. Ms. Cable's greatest joy is watching her exceptional students achieve their goals. The smiles of the students are like medals of achievements she wears proudly. Beverly Cable is always ready with a smile, a word of encouragement, and a warm hug to brighten anyone's day. Beverly Cable. Now presenting Endeavor Discovery Academy School-Related Employee of the Year, Bridget Cotto. Bridget came to the States as a young girl from Puerto Rico and has successfully taken advantage of all the America has to offer, working to complete many academic, career, and community service accomplishments. Looking at her extensive experience, you'll see she's been in the air, by the sea, and is now successfully navigating the waters of an alternative school. Bridget Cotter. Presenting Eastside Elementary School-Related Employee of the Year, Julie Irish. Miss Irish is an amazing, loving, caring, and compassionate teacher who shows her commitment to Eastside students by the unselfish actions of every day. She is motivated to excel at the highest level for the developmental the lay children that count on Miss Julie to be their comforter, teacher, counsel, and security as they learn skills to be as successful as their peers. Julie Irish. Presenting D.S. Parrott Middle School School-Related Employee of the Year, Paula Goodrich Gupta. Paula is the definition of flexible. She is always willing to help out where she is needed. Paula greets everyone with a warm smile. Paula Goodrich Gupta. Now presenting Deltona Elementary School School-Related Employee of the Year, Jennifer Bronhardt. Colleagues benefit from her loyalty and commitment. It is her positive attitude that makes her a success in not only the media center, but also throughout Deltona's campus. And that is why Jennifer Bronhardt is a major part of why Deltona does soar above the rest. Jennifer Bronhardt. Now presenting Chocochatty Elementary School School-Related Employee of the Year, Jessica Bittinger. Is everyone's ray of sunshine when they're going through a storm, always willing to help anyone, transforming spaces into beautiful works of art, baseball mom extraordinaire, and a true Southern belle. Jessica Bittinger. Now presenting Challenger K-8 School-Related Employee of the Year, Brandy Figueroa. Brandy is the face of CK8. She is the welcome committee, morale booster, an excellent leader and mentor, a trusted friend, and our resident essential oil guru. Brandy is an irreplaceable piece of our puzzle. Brandy Figueroa. Now presenting Central High School School-Related Employee of the Year, Mary Beth Register. Grace under fire, charm and composure, kindness and compassion with style and professionalism. Mary Beth Register. Now presenting Business Services School-Related Employee of the Year, Maggie Martin. Her nature provides a cheerful and professional atmosphere desired when dealing a great number of diverse individuals who require assistance at the district level. Her drive and initiative are second to none, while her intelligence and efficiency make her an invaluable asset to Hernando County. Maggie Martin. Presenting Brooksville Elementary School-Related Employee of the Year, Annette Scott. If you are looking for Annette Scott, it is going to be hard to find her because she doesn't sit still even when she is supposed to. Her cheerfulness, smile, and patient heart make everyone feel welcome and cared for. Brooksville Elementary is proud to present Ms. Annette Scott, our bookkeeper extraordinaire, and the person behind everything going on at our school. presenting Parents Academy Academic Service School-Related Employee of the Year, Kelly Gormley. Mrs. Gormley is a dedicated, committed, hardworking, and extremely motivated individual who has unmatched passion for her profession. She is a consummate team player who is able to motivate and collaborate in achieving the desired objectives, one of a kind. Kelly Gormley.
I would like to thank our MC of today, Mr. Billy Heelis, and we heard from that his son got into West Point. Oh, wow. And we also have a bag made for him as well, as a proud West Point dad.
Let's see it, Billy. Let's see it.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Okay, are we ready? Doesn't sound like we're ready. Are we ready? Okay, I know. All right, so this is the first time Deborah's been up here with me doing this, so I'm going to let her actually announce the winner today. So, there you go.
Okay, our Hernando County School-Related Employee of the Year for 2019 goes to Brandy Figueroa.
Third time winning for her school, is that correct? I think there was a couple. Nominations. Yeah, there was a couple nominations. Well.
That's one more round of applause for all of the nominees. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting the Education Foundation, and thank you. Please drive on safe.